Aretta Loving was a Wycliffe missionary. She was washing her breakfast dishes one morning when she saw Jimmy, a 5-year-old neighbor, who was headed straight toward her back porch. And she had just finished painting the hand railings on the back porch, and she was proud of the work. She didn't want it messed up, and so she yelled out the kitchen window from the sink. She said, "Come around the front door, Jimmy. There's wet paint on the porch rails." Jimmy's response was, "I'll be careful," and he just kept right on going to the back porch. Well, she said, "No, Jimmy, don't come up the stairs." She cared about this neighbor kid of hers, but she knew he had a tendency to kind of stumble into some things and mess some things up. And he said again, "I'll be careful." Just as he was arriving at the bottom of the steps, she said, "Jimmy, stop. I don't want careful. I want obedience." As the words came out of her mouth, she suddenly remembered King Samuel's response to King Saul, which included the words, "To obey is better than sacrifice." And so she wondered how Jimmy would respond, and he had stopped. She could see him, and he shouted back, "All right, Loving, I'll go around to the front door." And he started walking around that way. He was the only one that called her by her last name. It was endearing to her that this 5-year-old would do this. And so as he came around the house, she thought to herself, how often am I like Saul or Jimmy? That I just want to go about my own way and call out to God, "I'll be careful, don't worry, I won't mess it up," instead of doing what it is God had asked. God doesn't want carefulness, He wants our obedience. And that obedience is a moment-by-moment thing, so it's important for us to remember who He is moment by moment. We have to keep that fresh in our mind because it's easy to drift and become distracted.